Some of you may know that 2017's The Dr. X Henry Show, originally Dr. X Henry Game Reviews, was far from my first attempt at internet videos.
And,
There's about a good 6 years or so of lost media of mine because I was a stupid child and didn't know about basic media preservation. People that know this about me always ask me to review my old videos, but one problem: they're mostly lost media. Keyword mostly. All the most hilariously bad things I did on camera I'd love to talk about, but I can't. Now, I have reviewed one of them before, the Duck Song 4, a fan-made parody sequel that predates the actual Duck Song 4 by about 9 years. 8 if you count the Christmas Duck Song.
Got any grapes?
Well, no, sir. You were told yesterday. By the way, ran your mom. She said you were gay.
A video that I made in 2015 that I reviewed in 2019. Link in the description below for both if you want more context. The Duck Song 4 is without a doubt the most hilariously questionable thing of the handful of childhood videos that haven't been lost to time. But upon further reflection, easily the second most questionable would be The School of Death.
Hey, look at this! I've been cleaning out my nest, and I found an old book of my poetry.
This was a horror miniseries that was supposed to be a movie, but that wasn't in the technical department. I did not create it or direct it, but I did star in it. This was my friend's thing, not mine, so this is only a commentary from a cast member and not the director. Now, I just gotta say, what type of title and concept is The School of Death? Was R.L. Stine a co-writer? The School of Death is a found-footage horror parody of Groundhog Day. Well, not actually Groundhog Day, but this was inspired by another parody of Groundhog Day, Fire Drill, a brick film I've also mentioned on this channel before.
Fire drills!
A favorite video amongst me and the boys at that age. And why found footage? Well, I'll tell you, the main guy behind this, Smudger, he had the best camera of the friend group. Not because of the actual quality, but because he had a camera that could pause. And when you're stupid children with no basic editing ability, a pause button is convenient for each take, so you get one take for each scene per video rather than one take per entire video because we were stupid children and couldn't edit. But he didn't want anyone to touch his phone, so that's what we do stylistically if he was in charge of filming something. It wasn't even filmed on like an Android, just some like shitty fake cell phone straight out of the slums of Cleveland, Ohio. And this released around August 2015, meaning it's about the 9-year anniversary as of writing. And it took us about 8 days to film because we were stupid, unproductive children.
It was good, don't you think, Clem?
Oh, yeah, boy.
What a great way to start the series. So that's me and Smudger, and we're supposed to be like in a college dorm, and the teacher shows up because we're hungover and not in class. Because that's what professors do after they check off the attendance sheet. So we get like dragged across campus, which is just a hallway, like we couldn't even go outside and use an actual sidewalk. And the math teacher starts teaching sex ed.
But today, instead of math, we are talking about butts. Are you kidding me?
So the classroom is probably the best set of the series. That room we used, like, actually had a chalkboard wall in it. That's legit, we did not write on the walls. We also have a chair, a bookshelf, and Big Nate posters. And the teacher's, like, pointing stick is the Harry Potter wand. But I guess it's also set in the Great Depression because the teacher smacks a student.
Since he was the one who wanted to talk about butts.
I didn't want to talk about...
Yes, you did.
But then tomorrow, it's sex ed again, but we get suspended from school from not wanting to learn about butts.
Also, sometimes we call it a shout when you poop so hard that you poop your pants.
So our main duo throws an epic blowout party, and we're supposed to be dancing, but we didn't even play music.
Oh yeah, this is my song!
Oh, yeah!
Yeah!
Good thing we locked the door!
And that was technologically possible for us at the time, considering the Duck Song 4 had that epic Harlem Shake sample. And days go by, and the teacher breaks into her room again, and we have to learn about butts again, and we realize that we're repeating the same day. Look, even Owen Wilson Carr makes a cameo. We get suspended from school, and because the teacher has control over this, we're forced to sleep in a bathroom each. The bathroom I'm forced to sleep in isn't even a bathroom. But then in the school bathroom, I find a gun.
You're being so bossy. We know how to settle this.
But then the teacher starts shooting his students. Really thrilling commentary. Then he stabs, like, Smudger with an arrow. And as our main duo is dying on the floor, it's revealed that we didn't sign up for the School of Life, but we signed up for the School of Death.
This is School of Death. Downtown is School of Life. No!
Oh, silly us. So this is when the aspect ratio starts changing because Smudger filmed it vertically accidentally, and because we're repeating the same day, we're not dead forever. So the next day we try to find a way out of this place, and we go into a closet and I get shot again. But then the teacher dies and we run away, but that backfires. And this is where it really starts to turn into a horror rather than a comedy, like at least we shut the lights off to keep it dark. But then, oh no, the ghost dog shows up. Then I get shot again, and these school shooting scenes just get repetitive. It's hard to feel tense over. But then I start turning into a ghost, and Smudger reverses it. Then Smudger just finds a bomb in the school and blows up the school, but we didn't know how to edit in explosions. But this act of literal suicide bombing doesn't work, and like I lose my jaw in the explosion, and then I die, so Smudger decides to open my corpse up to try and bring me back to life somehow.
Will possibly be me going in his body, which could get really ugly.
You see, I think the sex ed was supposed to be foreshadowing because anatomy.
That's it. We'll go to the penis section now.
So my corpse gets possessed and the teacher shows back up and takes core memories out of my brain. See, this was being developed like less than a month after Inside Out came out, so I think that might have just been borrowed. But this just implies humans in this universe have like actual marbles in their skulls. And what we did was like take like a fake pearl necklace apart and throw the pieces around, and you could hear it, but it's so poorly shot you can't actually see the memories spill.
Memory core!
Oh no!
Then I bleed out and I'm possessed by a ghost. So Smudger picks up the arrow again, and it's revealed that the teacher is forced to do this by the principal.
Why would you do this to him?
That's just my job.
So you figured the enemies would become allies and they'd fight the principal, but we only had 3 actors, so the teacher dies, but he's okay randomly. This is like the only large section I actually filmed because Smudger is actually on camera, and I accidentally show the iPad that we start playing Five Nights at Freddy's sound effects from.
I don't think you want to know what happened to the last one who did a baby diddle.
And of course we had to choose FNAF because it's the summer of 15. So for protection, Smudger finds a Captain Rex from the Clone Wars helmet, and this whole episode is just filler. It's just screwing off in the school bathroom that's not even a bathroom. We're just like friends now. And then we leave the School of Death. But the duo wakes up in the dorm the next day, implying that they didn't actually leave. So we go to the classroom to see if we have to learn about butts or not, but then the classroom is empty, and then we get concerned over the ghost dog. And the teacher is evil again. Yeah, R.L. Stine totally didn't cram the plot with so much extra bullshit attempt for a feature length. Yeah, there was a lot of filler, and it's only 38 minutes long.
There has to be another survivor in this film.
Totally.
There's multiple instances where we keep mentioning finding other survivors in the school because we wanted other people to be in this shithole of a production. But then I break my leg and then start playing Mario Kart 7 or some shit and get stabbed in the balls by an arrow.
Ow! What the heck?
Is Janet!
Surprised like half the jokes aren't references. Then we decided to leave and Smudger and the teacher have a duel with arrows, and then I get pierced in the heart with an arrow. You see, this movie was very progressive for 2015 standards because the white guy keeps dying and not the black guy. The ending is terrible. It's a cliffhanger for season 2. Again, we wanted to find survivors.
Wait.
Find it out in season 2. Subscribe!
Which obviously never happened and is also fucking stupid. Like, it's a found footage limited series movie, whatever. It implies somebody found this footage. Why would there even be a possibility of us getting a happy ending? How would anyone even find it if the days outside of us kept repeating? The School of Death is a horror masterpiece. It is truly a powerful commentary on the presence of terrorism amongst education systems internationally, and it's really unfortunate that its story remained unfinished, and I cannot recommend it enough. After all, it is the 9-year anniversary of it, so it's the perfect time of year to watch it. Link in the description below to see the full unedited production. And by the way, I did not disable any comment sections. YouTube will do that automatically because it can recognize when children are in a video, but School of Death, peak.
Hey! Bum, bum, bum. Yeah. Okay, listen up. You were told the past couple of days. We're not a grocery store. You got that, okay? Then he waddled away till the very next day. Bum, 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 bum. So the duck walks up to the Bonfilm's garage and he says to the guys in the garage,
Hey, got any grapes?